Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. I got the universal bucket here trying to put some of this stuff that had fallen out back into this thing, but it's like almost pointless. I have to combat this to 10%.
Yeah, I guess every time you do it, you really should just dump it right in the middle.
Yeah, that seems to be definitely how it needs to go from now on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't have a trailer anymore, so it's like compacting less, and I'm a little more out of control jumping over these heaps, but 94%, we're almost there. I need your help with something, though.
Okay.
I need your help understanding something, because I thought I understood, but I read an article today, and maybe I'm completely oblivious to what's really going on. What is the deal with the flat Earth movement?
Oh, it's fantastic that you're asking me this, because I've done a lot of research into this.
Have you really?
Yes, I actually try to convince people that I'm a flat earther.
So what is the deal with the flat earthers?
So there's a group of people that literally believe that the Earth is flat. Like
No.
there's so many
Okay.
there's so many wild theories too. Because I was trying to remember. As I'm speaking, I'm trying to remember the theory about the moon. I can't remember what the deal with the moon is, but basically, like they claim that whenever you fly, God, how does it work now? Right after I said that I actually know a lot about this, I feel like my whole mind is just gone blank. Like the deal with flying is like it's like you kind of like go like around like the rim of a plate, kind of thing. But everyone's in on this conspiracy. Like the Earth is flat, and
Well, what do you mean that everybody's in on this conspiracy?
I'm sorry. Well, like the people, like if you're not a flat earther, then like the government's in on it. Like airline industries are in on it. Like the people that need to be in on it are in. I think Antarctica's a lie, if I remember right. Like the reason why you can't go to the edge of the Earth is because we've prevented travel to the parts of the planet that would allow you to prove that it's a flat Earth.
So this is so weird to me. I've seen all this stuff about the flat Earth like people for a while now. I thought it was a joke. Like, I thought it was a group of people who were just being fucking, like, ridiculously off the wall, started this big movement, and we're just getting traction, all as a complete, like, you know, the whole spaghetti monster thing.
Right, like Pyro. Like, basically everything Pyro talks about, like
Yes,
Pyro.
yes. And then I read this article today, because it caught my eye, because it said something about, like, it was about a flat earthers meeting in Colorado or something like that, and where there are all these people that meet at a diner once a month, and they've had 16 meetings thus far, you know, talking about their theories for, you know, or their discussion about the flat earth, and how they meet at this diner because they're worried about public ridicule, because it's like people don't believe them, and think that they're like full of shit and think that they're fake and all this stuff. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Are you trying to, like, or are you trying to tell me that there's people who actually believe this, or are they just playing also up for the camera and the news articles and things like that? Like,
I don't know. I argued with Co for like 2 hours, one stream, and I was all for flat Earth. Like this one I just made up on my own, but I was like, this is my like definitive proof that the Earth is flat. I was like, scientists have been telling us for years that the whole crust of the Earth is made of tectonic plates. Plates are flat. Boom.
that's I mean, I get it to an extent, because I mean there's so much evidence out there that the Earth is not actually round in the way that people think that it's round. But
like it's a perfect circle.
Well, no. It's, you know, the whole thing with the fact that everybody thinks we live on the outside of the sphere when really we live on the inner side of what do you call it? It's like if you roll a tube of paper up, the inside of it is what we actually live on, and that's how the whole circular, you can fly around the world still works and everything. And I get it that that's like really the way it is, and most people don't accept that. But to go to flat is completely.
You just You just don't understand.
And yes, by the way, I'm fucking with you. I don't believe we live on the inside of a sphere.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not sure what Jeff is saying right now, but I'm just going to like pretend that I do understand.
Like, I was 100% confident though that these flat Earth people, it was all this big joke and like a big like, we're gonna be like the funny thing like in 1,000 years when you look up anything about like the flat Earth, we're gonna like come up and people are gonna think we really thought this, and how like fucked up and funny will that be?
I mean, it may have started out like that, like Scientology, basically, where it was just like the guy that wrote Scientology knew that it was, he's just writing a fiction book, and then suddenly it became a religion,
which is so ridiculous as well. But
yeah, it is for sure. But I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, it's made millions of dollars for someone. I don't know where all that money goes, or
to the guy who wrote the book.
Well, he's dead. He's very dead.
Was he dead before it became a big thing?
Yeah.
Oh, well then I don't know. Is that really?
He's been dead a while. Yeah, he's been dead a long time. I don't know exactly how long, but he's been dead a long ass time. In fact, I don't think they actually got their official qualification as like recognized as a tax-free church organization until after he died. I believe that happened like soon after he died, whenever the ownership changed.
I didn't know that guy was dead. I wonder if he was killed by aliens.
No, the Thetans got the best stuff.
That's true. He had too many of them. Too many Thetans. And he perished. Yeah, but I struggle like tremendously wrapping my head around the fact that there's people who think that. Like, and I'm not talking people who just don't know any better, but engineers, scientists, etc. There's people who think that.
The flat Earth?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm going to buy one of these conveyor belts and see if this thing actually works.
Oh, yeah, it's a good idea.
The cheap. Oh, it's 15% off because it's a lizard.
Oh, shit. Lizards are on sale.
Lizard. Red. Buy. Yes. I can fetch my purchase at the store. I thought that... How do I move it into place? We'll find out.
I'm on my way there in a truck too, so I want to see it.
Oh yeah. If you want to grab it from the truck and bring it up here, because that's going to be a lot faster than bringing it in this.
Right. I wonder if it just connects, or if I have to like lift it into the truck.
Well, we'll find out.
I wonder what we're about to see.
Yeah, I assumed it was going to be. I thought it was more like a placeable object, but I guess not.
The big flat Earth Twitter account. Everyone had a good joke whenever recently Twitter changed it to where everything on Twitter is round. Like the profile pictures and everything. So like their whole icon was always of like this flat Earth, and then it suddenly became this circle. Everyone laughed at me.
Just the concept of flying around the world. How does that not blow that theory out of the water? Christopher Columbus.
See, that's the thing I read about, and I wish I could remember the exact details of how that works. But it's something to do with like how you basically like if you think about like a plate, like you would circle around it, so to speak. So like pretend the Earth is a plate, and imagine going on a plane ride on a plate.
But so they're really going in a circle though?
Yeah.
So there's no way to go one straight direction?
Like you can't. So I don't know what's on the other side of the flat Earth, but you can't get there. You know what I mean? Like if you're on a pancake and you put syrup on the top, where the syrup,
yeah,
you can't ever get to the side that doesn't have syrup.
Yeah, you can't get to that side, but you can definitely fall off the edge of the pancake.
See, I don't think you like. And this is explained too. If you do enough research, they explain like your question. There is an answer to this question. I just can't remember what it was, because that was one of my questions, and I just can't remember what the answer is. It's been a few months since I was a flat earther and really going at it, so I can't remember all the details.
And I'm ignoring all the obvious evidence, such as, you know, the pictures from outer space and all that stuff. Like,
well, those don't show that the Earth is round. They just show a picture.
Well, they show that it's round. They don't show it's a sphere.
Flat.
They don't show it's a sphere.
And God, the moon is not made of, like, the moon is something special too. I wish I could remember what the moon is.
It's cheese.
It might even really be. I can't remember what the moon is. The moon is something though. All right, I got this conveyor up here.
What the hell happened over here on this field? There's all this like mowed grass on the ground.
Yeah, I mowed it.
Did you mow it with like only one of the mowers?
Oh, I messed up at the very start.
Did you not use the windrower? It's in.
No, I didn't, because I was just gonna mow it and then fertilize it so we could speed up time again and leave that grass there on the ground.
Oh, I was just lining up to mow it, and I'm like, this is mowed in like all these ridiculous things. Did you get our conveyor?
Did you?
Did you get our conveyor?
Yeah, it's up there. We can tap up there now into the truck.
Oh. Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, what I've been doing. Hop out of the truck so I can get. Okay, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I've been doing is I'll mow it once and just leave it on the ground and fertilize it, and then
yeah, I guess we don't really need the windrower for the first time, because the next subsequent times we'll put it there. Now, how do we line this thing up to... Oh, I can enter the conveyor? Oh my god, I'm in the conveyor!
This conveyor's name is JSano.
I'm a conveyor. I can only go forward. I can go forward and backwards.
How does it work?
I don't know. I think we need to first move it into the station. You can only move it, like, enter the conveyor. Have fun with it. You can only move it forward and backwards. Oh, you can lift that. That's weird. Oh, how did you do that?
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so you got it. So you're backwards, though. You need to be...
Yeah, I'm spinning. Just keep spinning.
And where are the sheep at right now? They're at 46% cleanliness. You're almost there. Will this actually unload to... Yeah, it's unloading. But
We'd have to have a shitload of these.
I was going to say, yeah, it doesn't seem to be picking up from all the different spots on it. I thought it would pick up from like the whole area or something.
Yeah, no, it doesn't appear to do that.
Well, I mean, it's... I guess we can just leave that up here and drive it around.
Occasionally just spin it around.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you tab into it?
You're 97% cleanliness now.
You do not tab into it.
You can't tab into it? So we have to leave something up here. Can I drive this water truck?
Can I enter this? What else may I enter?
Yeah. No, I don't think I can drive this. That's weird.
And if you put enough conveyors there, it would just work, right?
I guess. It just seems weird.
Yeah.
So let me take this tractor back up. I want to go to... Yeah, since you sped up time, my silage. See how the silage is doing. Yeah, I just don't understand, like, conspiracy theories. I'm all about, like, a good conspiracy theory. I'll listen to it. I might not believe it, but it's entertaining in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how things like that have taken form and potentially gotten people to really believe it. It's just like the Scientology, though, in my opinion. And there's probably Scientologists who watch our videos who are going to be like, this bastard, and never watch again. But yeah, your religion's fake. Like, you have to know that. I personally also believe that all religions are fake, though. So that's like a whole different, different thing. But Scientology, by far, is the most unfeasible religion out there. I can't say that because there's probably some other ones that I just don't know about. But
I can't imagine any that are worse than Scientology. At least there's nothing mainstream that's worse than Scientology.
Well, that's the thing is, movie stars made Scientology mainstream, which it's sad that movie stars are who people model themselves after because they have, notoriety, and it's somebody that people quote unquote look up to and respect, when they shouldn't necessarily respect some of these movie stars for, things like that they do. There's plenty of people to respect for sure, but people promoting things like Scientology or that, vaccines are bad for people, like, this stuff is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, anti-vaxxers. I know an anti-vaxxer. I'm sad about it.
Yeah. As a medical professional, I will be completely against anybody who's an anti-vaxxer. Did I tell you when I went to my son's first vaccine appointment? We went to an appointment that happened to be a vaccine day, and the pediatrician, we really like our pediatrician, and he knows that my wife's a doctor and I'm a nurse, and we always battle back and forth on what things are good or bad for the kid, and then, like, legitimately she thinks one thing and I'll think something else, and we'll bring it up at the pediatrician, like, what do you think about this, because I think it's this way and she thinks it's this way. It's kind of funny, but we're actually trying to get a real answer because we have, like, legitimate questions and concerns about it. And we were about to get our vaccine. He's like, okay, today is, his shots day, and we're going to get this vaccine and this vaccine and this vaccine. He's got to get, today. And I was like, but don't vaccines cause autism? It's like, I said it to him, like, just with a straight face. And he looked at me and he goes, shut up, Jeff. Like, that my pediatrician. That's like, because he knew that we're medical professionals and would most likely not have that opinion, but it wasn't even okay, let me try to explain this to them. It was literally, shut up, Jeff. Like, these are the vaccines he's gonna get.
That's great.
So this stuff is ready now.
Right, I saw that. We don't have enough money, do we?
I don't
to buy what we need.
Think so. We can get it probably. No. What did I do with the front loader? Did I bring it back to the sheep?
No, it's still at the sheep. So all the side forkers don't sell because it's a lizard. I'm gonna buy that now.
Okay, can we connect it to this? Is, I guess, the question.
No, it definitely has to go on this wheel loader.
You think so?
I'm positive.
Is there any?
Which means we need $20,000.
I can get that just by selling, like, getting the front loader back on this and selling some of the silage.
That's true.
So I just need to get the.
That'll be real slow. That'll be real slow. We could get it faster doing something else.
You just want to sell some, like, wheat or whatever, whatever the hell crop we have.
Yeah, just sell something. I bought more conveyor belts too.
I mean, they're relatively cheap.
Yeah, while they were on sale, I figured I bought 2 more.
The question is, do they have to actually move around?
Right, will they just work if they're just sitting there? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that.
I have a feeling we'll use conveyor belts in the future anyway, so if they don't work, I don't think it's a bad purchase.
Right.
I assume you're selling something right now, right?
I'm not. I'm bringing this conveyor belt back. I should go sell something.
Well, I guess I'll go sell something. So we can buy this wheel loader, because I want to see how much money this actually rakes in. See if this whole thing is worth it, or if bailing's still the way to go.
It's probably going to be. That wasn't that bad when it was all on one little line like that.
No, it wasn't terrible. It's still it took a long time to bail it up, but way less time than having to go back and forth for sure.
Yeah, and also you're driving around to make it all get compact. It seemed pretty bad.
Yeah, that was pretty terrible. Though it's really funny, whenever I look up anything about this game, people talk about silage and using the biogas plant, and they don't talk about baling.
That's just so weird to me.
Let's see.
Because it seems to have been really lucrative.
Soybeans are selling for a lot at Mary's Farm. Do we have any of those? We should have lots of those, right?
We do, yeah.
Soybeans. Oh, not quite a trailer full, but... which one's Mary's? Mary's is the one up the hill. How much was the wheel loader that we need?
145.
Okay. Is that the best one, or is there another one?
There's another one. 180 for the best. 185.
Do we have any idea what makes it better?
Let me look at it. Let's see here. The small one is 115 kilowatts, 156 horsepower, $180 a day, 24 miles an hour. The next one, 169 kilowatts, so it looks like about 54 more kilowatts, 230 horsepower, so double the horsepower, 24 miles an hour. So it doubles the horsepower on it.
But it can only connect to those things in the wheel loader section? Because it doesn't seem like it's going to do too much for us then, right?
No, pallet fork, log fork, universal shovel, and silage fork. That's all its jobs. I mean, if it's going to sit up there, it's also going to be a compactor now. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a compactor, but is that... Should we buy a weight for it?
Yeah, I don't...
Uh-oh. I might not be able to sell this at Mary's Farm with this tractor.
Can it not get up there?
Oh my god, it's going 4 miles an hour. Come
you
on.
in the blue one?
I'm in the blue one with the front loader attachment. Okay, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Ugh. Oh, he made it. That was rough.
Oh, what's bad is we actually have soybean here to harvest. I mean,
well, it was just less than a truckload. So this thing holds 21,000. It's 17,410.
That's not so bad.
So how was your time as a flat earther?
No one believed me.
I wonder why.
No one took me seriously, I guess.
I would really not believe a single person, even if they were like the founder of Flat Earthers, like for real and not just as a joke. I would be like, that's funny. Way to keep up with the shtick.
Well, I guess like this all started because Ko told me he was in like an Uber or something, and the guy was a Flat Earther, and that's what got me going on it. I was like, oh, what? Because I didn't know this was a thing either.
I would have loved
basically
to
the same
sit
reaction
in
you
this
did
Uber
at first
with this guy.
I know. I want to meet a Flat Earther in real life. It just be I want everything to do with it.
And now the problem is we are going to get a video full of comments from people who claim to be Flat Earthers, and they're absolutely not.
Right. Yeah. Since I made such a big deal about it on that stream, though, I've gotten so many tweets and stuff.
People telling you they were Flat Earthers, or
no, just like linking to it and like jokingly, like they obviously don't really believe it either. But like here's the evidence and stuff. One was like this cat. It was like if the Earth was really flat, cats would knock everything off the edge. I was like, what?
Well, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what do they think would happen if you got to the edge?
Yeah, that's my question too. Is like, so what's the deal with the ocean? Like, is it running out? Like, where's?
Oh no! The little bit of research I had done on this after reading this article was very little, but it talked about an ice shelf that they believe like Antarctica is part of.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about before. Was that like that's why no one can go to the edge and get pictures? Is because like the ice. But I guess I thought that at least some part of it wasn't all ice. But okay. So the ice is the problem. So what about global warming, or does that not fit into the flat Earth?
Oh god, it probably doesn't fit in. I have no idea. Okay, so wait, you bought the silage fork already?
I did buy the silage fork.
You did or did not?
I did.
Okay, I'm gonna buy the Liebherr. You're right.
I mean, do you want to? I mean, if we do like, if you go over and get the baler, we could pretty quickly get that 180. We probably should do it since we're investing in this equipment.
Okay, so wait, what am I doing now? Baling what?
I'm cutting this field again.
Oh, you're cutting the field. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me grab the baler real quick.
Tab into this to this blue boy here and move him out of the way if you could.
He's not in the way at all. I said, oh, he's not in the way at all. I didn't realize like he was in the middle of the field.
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It would need like 5 bales, and we'll be.
Isn't it like 14,000 a load?
1,400.
1,400 a load?
For a bale? Oh my god.
Yeah, for like all 8 of them. Don't we get like 14,000?
Oh, all 8 of them. No. Yeah, something like that.
Can't remember.
Oh my god, I tried to cut through the barn, and that was a mistake. I don't know what I did.
What's happened?
I tried to cut through the barn, and I got apparently the edge of this trailer stuck on the door frame, even though it doesn't look like it is to me. And there you go. I can't get through, so I'm like stuck and can't move my trailer. I was literally trying to take the stupidest shortcut in the world,
And now
I'm like stuck. I can't move. There we go.
It's like people that speed and end up getting pulled over and getting a ticket. It's like now you're never gonna get to where you need to be on time.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I made it finally. Can I drop this thing off? Right there, baler. And they're windrowed and stuff, right?
Yep.
Which end did you start at? Close end or the far end?
Far.
I'll try to start up top so I don't have to go downhill. Or go uphill, I mean. Okay, so B, turn on baler.
I remember every time we talked about this windrow, we were like, "This is the dumbest thing ever. Why would you need it?" No. But now that I've seen it, it's pretty fantastic.
Well, because I guess it's because we didn't realize that there was a mower that could actually be that wide because of the fact that we didn't understand how they connected to each other.
Right.
It changes the game when you understand how it's played. It's like that Futurama episode where they're at the horse track and they make all the bets and everything comes in and Farnsworth is all pissed off and he's like, you changed the results because you measured it.
I haven't seen that episode.
I've seen them all. I missed the old Futurama. I was so excited when it came back onto the air, and I was so disappointed with the episodes they came up with.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't watched any of the new ones, so they just canceled it again, though.
I mean, not just. It's been canceled for a few years now.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I guess I was reading something on Reddit, and I guess... okay. I guess I misunderstood what I was reading, because I never watched it, so I didn't really keep up with it. I thought it was a
unless I
recent
missed a re-reboot
right
of that show, but no, I was a huge Futurama fan, and when it came back, when it originally came back, it was not bad. It was still pretty funny, pretty good, and then it just kind of went on to the point where, because they made 3 movies is what they made when they came back, and the movies were originally aired episodically, I believe, or maybe they were aired as movies, but then they were built in a way that they could do them episodically, but they were still movies. Like there was a start, middle end, type of deal after so many episodes worth of them. And it was pretty good. And then they came out with, I think there was 2 more seasons after the 3 movies that they actually were syndicated for. Or re-syndicated, not syndicated. Re-upped for. And they basically turned Fry into a complete idiot as opposed to just the funny idiot that he was.
Right.
He was just like somebody who had no clue what was happening and was just like stupid. And I was like, oh, this is not as fun anymore.
Huh. That's too bad.
Futurama's got some of the best one-liners in it, though.
Yeah, I probably should watch it sometime. I've only heard good things. You ever watch Archer?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love Archer. New stuff, not as pleased with, but what are you going to do?
I tried to get into it. I mean, I only watched, granted, like the first episode of season 1, and I was like, eh.
Oh, season 1 was goddamn hilarious. And season 2, 3, and 4, I think, are just as good. And then it kind of starts going downhill. So I would suggest you give Archer another try because Archer is quite comical.
That's what everyone says. I feel like I maybe just didn't give enough time.
Dude, do you watch Bob's Burgers?
Yes, I've watched almost all of Bob's Burgers, actually.
See, I cannot get into Bob's Burgers. I find that boring.
Huh.
Do not enjoy.
Yeah, I like Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, a lot of people tell me that Bob's Burgers is right up there with all those other things. Well, a lot of people associate Bob's Burgers with Archer because of the fact that it's H. John Benjamin as the voice. So it's the same guy. So they're all like, oh, you like this too. But a lot of people say the comedy is the exact same, and I don't agree with that. I don't know what it is. Okay, we should have enough bales to buy the big guy.
Okay. I'm dropping off the parts of this thing right now so that I can pick them up, actually.
I'm trying to finish up this one row because I don't want to just leave a partial row. So I left some in the middle here.
Apparently, Bob's Burgers originally were supposed to be all the meat was supposed to be like they were basically cannibals, like because there's the funeral home next door.
Okay.
And originally all their meat was supposed to come from there, but I guess apparently that was too gruesome, so that got cut.
Well, yeah, I can imagine. I guess it wasn't a kid show, but it was way more kid friendly than most of those cartoons nowadays. Like cartoons nowadays in prime time.
What the fuck was up with Ren and Stimpy? How the fuck did that shit ever make it to the air?
I don't know. I wasn't allowed to watch that when I was younger, but my cousin...
Your parents are good parents.
My cousin watched it. And I remember... I think that made it more desirable to watch, because when I was able to watch Ren and Stimpy, I really thought it was fantastic, but I don't think it was because the show was actually that good. I think it was because I wasn't allowed to watch it. But The Simpsons was also that way, which is funny because I was banned from watching The Simpsons when I was younger. And
really?
Yeah, The Simpsons was very well known for not being able to be watched by kids. A lot of parents didn't like it. And the really funny thing is about that, it's like the #1 comedy now. Or #1 family comedy now.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know. Like I remember Beavis and Butthead was like the fucking worst thing on television as far as parents were concerned. It was like right up there with Marilyn Manson. Not at the same time, but like, Manson was in line with Beavis and Butthead, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, and I can see that because it was all about like drugs and fart jokes. Yeah, that's all. That show was so dumb, but it was so funny because it was so dumb.
Yeah, I love Beavis and Butthead.
I love Beavis and Butthead now, or when I was in like college, but when I wasn't allowed to watch it and would sneak my way to being able to watch that show because I wasn't allowed to watch it, I was like, ha 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 ha. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
One of those things. I didn't understand what licking toads was all about. Like, that just weirded me out. But at the time, I also didn't realize about like the hallucinogenic effects it could have.
Right.
Where did the baler go? Or not the baler, the bale picker upper.
I'm using it.
Oh.
I just dropped off
we almost got enough money. Is there enough bales?
I don't know. We had 156, and I just dropped off, and that brought us up to 170. So what's that mean?
That we got $15,000 more dollars.
Okay, and it's 182. So do we have 8 here?
1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe not quite.
I've reached that point of night where I'm so tired that I can't think about numbers.
I can't even drive on this grass swath because it's so big.
It
It actually got stuck.
Oh, that's great.
There you'll have this one momentarily.
I do like how clean the field looks, I guess, whenever you use the windrower.
So right when you go sell those, we can buy the big boy. Is the silage fork still at the...
Yeah, I left it there so we could just grab it with it.
So I want to do at least one scoop of the silage before we have to end this episode.
Yeah, see what's what.
I'm ready on the purchase button. Tell me when it's sold, because I can't see the... I can't even see the price anymore. It's amazing you can't see how much money... wait, no, I can't see it. It just moved.
Did you ever watch SpongeBob?
No.
Me either. I feel like SpongeBob is the new Ren and Stimpy, though. I don't really know.
Wait, really? That people can't watch it?
Oh, no. No, not like that. But, like, I don't know. It's got some of that, the same, like, weird art style, I guess. That's what I mean by that.
Purchased.
Nice.
Oops. I'm tabbing over
So
to it.
this
Sorry,
thing
people.
happened to me the other day, and it's happened here again. Whenever he finished this field, something triggered him to go ahead and start doing the other field over there, and I don't know what. Like, he must have been close enough to this other field that he goes over and continues collecting soybeans.
I wonder if that's why they're having problems with... Oh my god, this thing is like a caterpillar. What the fuck?
What do you mean it's like a caterpillar? What does that mean?
Oh, I don't... I don't even know how to explain it. Hold on. I forgot there was a conveyor over here too. I'm trying to get attached. Hold on.
I used to the conveyor there. Because you're not going over here.
Oh, I guess I can't even attach this thing.
Oh yeah, it probably doesn't even have a back.
Here, I'm gonna jump out. Jump in it. Drive it around for a second. Tell me what it drives like.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this is the worst.
Is a caterpillar a good term?
Yeah, I guess so. What the fuck?
That dude just didn't give a fuck.
Alright, let me get back out.
This is very strange. So this is what a wheel loader apparently is like.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I also don't know how I feel about this. Is there a better way to get to where we're going from here? Oh, you're going over there.
Yeah, I want to see. I'm glad that this car can hit light poles without taking damage.
Yeah, it's like an escape from reality. I like how I just went by a sign that said 25 miles per hour, going 26. This is really strange to control.
Yeah. Can you lift it up high enough to dump it into this thing too?
I mean, yeah, it seems to lift pretty high.
Okay.
I'm going down the road right now, showing my prowess with my fork lifted way in the air. You can fold it too. Hold on. Oh yeah, it folds in to give you better maneuverability, apparently.
Oh wait, it becomes uncaterpillar?
No, just the silage fork.
Oh, I thought you meant you could like you're like Optimus Prime, and you're like,
Nope, just the silage fork. Oh yeah, it's like trippy. If I just tap on like the keys to go left and right, it like jogs the whole screen like I'm playing Minecraft on a Oculus Rift.
Did you see the Oculus Rift has been discounted down to $399?
I didn't see $399.
Yeah,
I saw it was
from,
cheap, but not
$600.
$399.
Yeah, it was $600 before.
Okay, let's see. This thing's gonna get 10 grand, right? Or close to 10, I guess.
Oh, the way this just becomes this cube now. It's ridiculous.
It's a cube of silage. What don't you get about that?
We had 2,900 before you did this.
That didn't seem like that much.
No, you did not. That was not a lot of money.
Wait, what? I don't understand. It should have been. Didn't.
Let's see. That's 10,000. Let's see. We sold 2,000, and it was like $1,000. So it should have been 5,000. I thought is what I was expecting us to get out of this.
Let's see.
You need to tilt this down more.
Yeah, hold on. Let me uninvert my mouse for a minute.
Kind of go.
Okay, so it's 9,983 is all it lets you actually hold. This thing way up in the air.
Woo!
It's a little squirrely there.
This thing's over here making noise from the last bit you dumped in there.
So we got 12,000 or 11,000. Yeah, 12,000 and some odd. Must be liters that's in there. So we're up to 9,877.
What is this fill level silage versus fill level? Oh, never mind. I'm on two different. Never mind.
Oh, I was like, what? I'm not 100% confident that this is worth it.
No, it's definitely not. I mean, basically for every 4,000 in here, we would have got a bell. So
correct. And a bale's worth 1,400, 1,500.
Yes. No. We got about 15,000 out of 8 of them, so they're worth more than 1,400.
Maybe we should set up a conveyor system.
You're high. You have to move it out every time you dumped in here too. It'd be the worst.
I just feel like this is so much work for.
Right. So
The
basically,
bales?
that's the equivalent of 2 bells. And we get how much? We got 13,347. 13,347. And then you get it up with 16, 7.
So
2.
350. Does this stuff change in price? Maybe. It's $340 per liter. It sells for more at the barn.
So we got $3,435 out of that, and that's the equivalent of 2 bells. It's the same. It's exactly the same.
So I don't get it.
It's literally the same as bailing. So it's a matter of what do you feel like is less time consuming, bailing or this?
Bailing.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know the point of this, other than I guess you can pick up a large amount and dump it over here, but the whole driving around is just a pain in the ass.
Yeah, this is terrible. Terrible. I clean out at least this silo here that we started last
And you're
time.
basically picking up 2 bales at a time now instead of 8.
And it takes all the time to do the fermenting and...
Right. It's a lot more time consuming. Honestly, I feel like if you didn't have to compact it, it wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, but the whole compacting and then fermenting piece...
Right. Like fermenting is just its own little thing that it does on its own. You don't need to touch it. I guess, is what I'm saying.
Right, true. And this is like the 10,000. Can you imagine doing this with the 4,000 pound front loader thing? I have to move so much. I'm probably gonna accidentally get chaff in there if I don't start it back far enough. There we go.
Well, if it can even hold chaff.
I guess that's a good point. It might not be able to. It might just be able to hold silage because it is a silage fork. And then it needs its own... Well, I guess it didn't need its own for us to figure out the price. But the fact that we have its own, you know, really wonky caterpillar guy. It's like terrible, man. Like, try to jump in that thing and try to pick some shit up.
I can know this is gonna be bad. Caterpillaring around.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Caterpillar's not the best tool.
No, definitely not. Well, that was fun. Bale simulator it is.
Yeah, I guess they did a really good job making their bell simulator. What do we do with this thing now?
We gotta find out if anything else will attach to it.
I don't think it will.
We should have leased it.
Oh, that would have been a good idea.
Too late.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I got, Guude.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, everybody.
Nice.
More belling next time.
More bailing. See you guys next time.